All right, y'all. Coming up on this episode of Professional Images, we got a lot of stuff planned for y'all. We're gonna be talking Cooper Flagg. We're gonna be talking Unrivaled, some of the women. We're gonna be talking best player in the world. Like I said, we got a lot of good stuff planned for y'all. Y'all know how we do. Come back with us. Be the Professional Amateurs.
Hey, do it big, way bigger than before. Play the game fast, break, give and go. Hey, amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Do it big, bro, B50 919. Welcome back to the show. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Professional Amateurs. I'm your host, Jamal. I got my man Courtney back in the building with me. Courtney, say what's up to the people.
Man, what's good, man? That's a dude with an opinion. Y'all know how it go.
All right, y'all. For the new watchers, listeners, excuse me, y'all. We're here fighting the elements. But for the new watchers, listeners, y'all make sure y'all hit like and subscribe on that button for YouTube. For the people who want to follow us on social, Pro and Pod on TikTok, Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, and Pro and Pod Talk on Twitter/X. Courtney, what's up? What do your name mean? Let's start with that.
We halfway through the season, so we pretty much know who's going for the crown now. Best player in the world on the line now. Best team in the world on the line now. Mm-hmm. We in conference play for college basketball, so the crown for that is on the line now. Number one pick is on the line now. Just basically speaking in general, even with the women, with the unrivaled league about to start, I think the crown of who some of the best players in the world is going to be established during that. I wish Caitlin Clark would played in it, but it's a whole other story. But it's really just me speaking in general about basketball as a whole. You know, that's it. You know, because I even think AJ is not hands down over the Boozer, bro. You know what I'm saying? I even think the crown is up for grabs, even with the high school.
25, like the best player.
Yeah, I don't think AJ is hands down better than the Boozer kid.
Hey, I'm glad somebody else said. I see where you're going. I didn't want to like necessarily bring it up because a lot of that is going to seem, especially like if you just wanted the people to just feed into the hype. But a lot of that is going to seem like, duh, nigga, you a Duke fan. Like, of course you're going to think, you know what I'm saying, the Boozer kid is better. But you got a point, bro. I don't think it's hands down.
I don't think it's hands down.
I think now let me get this clear. I think DeBonza is the better prospect, especially if we're talking pro prospects. I think DeBonza is, but it's not like how like let me just like you remember how adamant I was about how much Cooper Flagg was better than Ace Bailey coming into the season.
Right.
It's not like that.
Oh, okay.
It's not like that at all. You can
see this is different. See, this is different for me and you on it. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure AJ can play the 4 at all.
See, yeah, I think he can. Especially in
today's that to me is what the difference is.
What is he, about 6'10" already?
No, I don't already. He got the size to do it. Mm-hmm. I don't think he wants to do it.
Oh, that's a different argument.
Right. That's the deciding factor for me. Why I don't think it's hands down over Boozer.
Yeah, because Boozer is
kid, I think he'll do whatever it takes to get on the floor.
Yeah. Boozer, I think Boozer's a natural 4, but I think the underrated thing about Boozer is Boozer got a lot of 3 ability. With him being a natural 4, like I think that's going under the radar. His ability to handle the basketball, shoot off the dribble, mid-range, face up, out about to 19 feet, 20 feet out. Like he got that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I think that don't get talked about enough. So yeah, I'm with you on that. But okay, so let's start with the kids. You said best player in the world was up for grab, which that's gonna pretty much be the thing. Well, best player in college basketball. Coming into the season, there was a lot of hype surrounding Cooper Flagg, freshman playing for Duke University, considered to be the top pick, considered to be one of the greatest prospects, which whatever, however you feel about that, it is what it is. But that's just what the talk was. So my question particularly to you, because I know you are one of the main skeptics that we've been going back and forth about this on air, off air, like, you know, for a while.
Right.
I want to know how you feel about the direction that you see Cooper Flagg trending towards, or in his performance. Like, do you think he's lived up to the hype? Like, are you Not necessarily like I'm not asking, are you convinced about him being the number one pick? Because I know you know that for sure he's the number one pick.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But
absolutely.
I'm
saying, done nothing to lose that.
Yeah. Based off of like all of the hype, like basically, do you think he's living up to the hype? For lack of better words.
Shit. As far as the hype train, no. But I didn't expect him to anyway. I just think people got to sell every draft every year. So you have to give somebody
what do you think would have like helped him live up to the hype as far as
honestly? I mean, you talking to me, you don't see so much basketball.
Yeah.
Outside of him fucking averaging 30, 15, and 10 in college. I mean, there's nothing he could have done because literally he led the Duke in all 5 categories.
That's what I was about to say.
So, as a basketball player and far performing, he can't do no more. He lead the team in all 5 categories.
I just really want y'all to understand how like big that is. Like, this is not a team that like he's playing with 2 other lottery picks, and one of them is 7'2", and he averages more rebounds than him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what he's doing, like, I think people are like, okay, people are brushing that off. That shit is not normal, what he's doing, bro.
Yep, see, that's the thing. If you listen to the comparisons he get, it's to be an all-around player.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been my argument the whole time, is that all around, he's nice. Mm-hmm. He's just for a number 1 pick, and you expect him to be a franchise changer as far as a bucket getter guy. He's just not that.
But that's the thing. That's where me and you always go back and forth.
Always.
It's the bucket getter part. Because I think he's a franchise guy. Like, he's gonna do like if you insert him on any NBA roster right now. I'm talking about from what is it, January 7th? If he suits up for the Indiana Pacers on January 9th, he will make an impact. Or is it just I don't know, whatever. Whatever, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see that's not my issue.
Legitimate issue impact, and he's gonna be the best player on almost all of these teams based off of everything. But your thing is him not being able to. You don't think he can score at a high level, which I think that's. I really hate that people started that narrative, bro. Like, because I get where it's coming from, but if you watch him in like night in, night out, possession after possession, you understand that man can score anytime he wants to. Like literally almost every single time he touches the basketball, he can score the basketball if he wants to. Like,
yeah, we disagree. I don't know what to say. Even today he went off.
We're recording this
even today he went off. Every move he did a stop. I'm more athletic than you, and I'm just gonna repivot and then shoot over you. He can't blow by nobody.
No,
he can't outstep nobody. Now, Brandon, 18 years old.
That's a lie. 4s and 5s, he blows past them all the time, which is why most teams try to like downsize to guard him.
Again,
he blows past them all the time, and that's the thing.
Again, at the college level, that's not the bar.
No, but yeah, he'll be able to do
that's
that.
That's not the bar. Again,
but this is the thing.
I want to reiterate for those who listening to me. He's doing everything he's supposed to do in college. Everything. He literally lead Duke in all 5 major categories. He can't do no more in college. He can't. He cannot. I'm just saying, as the NBA player, he's not that explosive. He's not that quick. And his motor, his ability to do everything is what makes him good, which ain't a negative to me. It's not. Because I don't even think it's 15 real franchise players in the NBA. I don't. So him not being one to me ain't even a negative. Do I think he'll build and block? Absolutely. Do I think he can contribute to every team? Absolutely. Do I think he can possibly be a 2-3-time All-Star? Yes. But is he a franchise changer in the sense of what Wemby has to do? No, I don't think he's that. But that ain't a negative to me. But I just don't think he's that type of guy.
And it ain't even necessarily like, I think he is, honestly, because it's what you said was important, the way he got his buckets today. And it's really rare to see a young player with the maturity and the basketball IQ like high enough to be able to successfully put yourself in mismatch situations, hunt them, and capitalize on them almost every time. It's intentional when he sets a screen for Tyrese Proctor to try to get the man that's guarding Tyrese Proctor onto him. Anytime you get a guy that's 6'5" or under, he is fucking cooked. It's done. There's nothing you can do against him.
Literally, that's not the league, though.
But like literally, my favorite team got a player that might not be on my favorite team no more. Literally, that's how he scores all his buckets in the playoffs. Literally.
Yeah, but Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy Butler is what I'm talking about.
And
Jimmy
that's
Butler's
what everybody does,
getter.
though. But everybody, I'm like him mismatch hunting, and I think like I've had back and forth discussions with people about him like being.
You call Jimmy Butler a bucket?
Yes, Jimmy Butler is a legitimate scorer. I wouldn't say that he is. I think Cooper. This is the truth for me. I think Cooper Flagg is a better scorer than Jimmy Butler is, but I don't think Jimmy Butler is like an elite scorer.
A better scorer? You think he's gonna be a better scorer than Jimmy Butler in the league?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, because this is one thing I know about Jimmy and Cooper. Why? And to me, what it comes down to, they both are elite at mismatch hunting. They both are elite at capitalizing when they get the mismatches. I think Cooper is more willing to shoot from deep than Jimmy is, and I think that he'll just be a better shooter from deep. That's basically what it boils down to. I think the way that they get their buckets is similar, like because they literally like are extremely smart in knowing when to get mismatches and hunting. But like even I was saying, he mismatch hunts, but it's not like if you get a 6'10" guy on him, which that's his size, like it's not too many 6'10" guys. Like foot speed, just why I disagree with you about him. I think like for a wing, he's quick enough and definitely athletic and agile enough to be able to get to where he wants to on the floor. Like Cooper,
I don't think he's that type of athlete.
Nah, but he is though. Like I'm telling,
I don't think he is off the bounce. I don't.
Yeah, Cooper can move.
Listen, he proved me wrong. I'll be the first one to say so. Listen, for those who listening, I'm looking at him in the realm of a Kyle Kuzma or RJ Barrett.
Nah,
they can score the basketball, but they're not buckets. Meaning what he's saying. If I get the right matchup, I can do my thing.
Like
when I look at a bucket getter, I don't give a fuck who owns it.
Then that's
you
what
do whatever the fuck you want. I don't look at Cooper Flagg like that. He don't project like that to me.
Okay, so for the argument for best player, because we kind of did go off a little Cooper tangent. Argument for best player. This is what argument we can both agree on this, right? Cooper Flagg is one of the 3 leading candidates for National Player of the Year in college basketball. Correct. Him, Janai Broome, and probably what I'm drawing about Jones from Marquette.
I guess I take your word on it. I take your word on it.
Literally, those have been the 3
best
best
players. The Tennessee kid might got a case. I don't know what they're looking for when they go to National Player.
They don't. He don't have a case.
I don't know what they're
looking for. 3 best players in college basketball. Like as far as like
but see, I don't know. But see, I think the Tennessee kid is averaging 20 a night should be able to run of National Player of the Year. But again, I take your word on it. You watch more college basketball than I do. I'm not gonna argue at all. I'll take your word on it.
Okay, so
the other 3 will do.
Even with him going against Auburn and Janai Broome, like he got what he wanted against Auburn, which they. But
Broome was not an NBA player to me.
No, I'm just saying. I'm from a standpoint of like what's the bar in college basketball. Who is the NBA guy? Let me see, like an NBA wing.
That's why I don't like college basketball. That's why I don't like college basketball. But he don't play none of these motherfuckers.
Because like it's a lot. It's a lot of NBA guys in college basketball. Like, but
no, it's not
a lot of. It is a lot of guys that's capable of playing on NBA rosters. A lot of those guys.
No, listen.
It's not a lot of guys.
When you say capable of making a team, I'm talking about.
I'm not talking about making a team. I'm talking about guys that can like because every year there's going to be new guys in the league.
Broome ain't getting on the floor. Johnny Broome ain't getting on there. That's why he in there for 5 years. He ain't getting on there. He ain't getting on there. He ain't.
You know what?
He'll be second round pick. He'll make a roster.
I see why you would say that, but I think Janai Broome got a little bit more too. Like if Janai Broome can consistently show the ability to shoot, because I think from like 19, 20 out, he can do that. But if he can like show the consistency, like if he get in these camps and these NBA workouts, consistently show the ability to pick and pop from 22 out, he's gonna be on the floor. Like,
he already 23.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the only thing that I would think. No, literally, but I mean, I'm not saying that Janai Broome got potential to be like a franchise changer guy, but
no. Janai Broome, I'm saying he can't play 15 minutes.
No,
I ain't saying nothing about franchise or none of this. He can't play 15 minutes.
That's exactly what I'm arguing. I'm saying if Janai Broome can consistently show the ability to shoot that, like that pick and pop 3, or like just pretty much just.
Is he athletic enough? Is he athletic enough to be Haywood Highsmith?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say he got to.
No, I'm asking you. Do you think he's athletic enough to be Haywood Highsmith?
With the athleticism, yes. Janai Broome is.
I don't think he's athletic as Highsmith.
Janai Broome is an NBA guy. He just got to consistently. Now, will he be able to consistently get rotational minutes? That's depending on. That's depending on if he hit that pick and pop jumper, like I said. Because that's it. That's it. Because even like with that, Janai Broome can do everything else. He rebounded at a high level. He can score with both hands, even though he's a left-handed guy, so his majority of his buckets gonna come with the left. But it's crafty as hell, and he's a legit 6'10", 6'11", with size matters, and he can run. He's gonna be on the roster, bro. He's an NBA player.
I didn't deny the roster.
Yeah. But I said his rotational minutes would depend on if he can get in these camps, these workouts, whatever.
His rotational minutes gonna be with the goddamn Granville Vipers or some shit. That's what
you talking about the G League.
The goddamn Greensboro Swan.
I can see where you're going,
man.
If he can consistently pick and pop jumper, he gonna play because he do everything else that you need a big to do, and he defends multiple positions. Janai Broome can play, bro. I get where you going with it, but like that's a perfect example. I'm glad you brought him up. He's a perfect example. He's not like a jump off the page athlete, but he got enough ability, especially at that size, that rosters are gonna want that, bro. Teams are gonna want that on their rosters.
He can make a roster. Yeah. He can make a roster. I'll give him that. He can make a roster.
Yeah, so
make a flow.
Even like I was saying, even with him, Cooper did what he wanted. He did what he wanted against Auburn. Cooper do what he want against everybody, bro.
Listen, Cooper falls out of basketball is doing everything he's supposed to do.
Cooper's never not did not done what he wanted to do ever.
This is me.
BBL, playing with Montverde, playing at Duke. Cooper has been.
That's every NBA player. That's every NBA player. I'm projecting. The whole conversation is about projecting. Listen, every player that's in the NBA killed up to the NBA. The question is, can he do it in the league? I'm telling you, no. And I'm saying it from a standpoint of, can he score? Yes. Is he a bucket getter? No. Yeah. But Kyle Kuzma and RJ Barrett average 21, 22 points a game. So that's, to me, what I'm saying ain't even a negative.
What's a bucket getter to you? What defines that?
No. The bucket getters, I'm talking about like the Tatum, the SGAs, Luka. Don't matter who the fuck on them. It's a wrap for your ass. Then you got the next tier of motherfuckers like Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, and them niggas. Then under them, you got a tier of guys like Jalen Williams, where I'm in question of, Cam Thomas, them type of guys.
Tyler Hero, you got the next in that class right there.
I'm saying he in the class right below that one, where he can score the basketball, but I'm not trying to make him my first or second option. I want him to be my third. Right matchup, he could be a number 2. You know what I'm saying? With the right matchup. Which I agree with you with the Jimmy Butler analysis.
I'm telling you, that's with Jimmy Butler. Every college basketball minute he's played, because this is why I say it's important, because you one of them people that and I think you said on the show, holler at me when we play Auburn, holler at me when we play Kansas. Like you were the type of guy that would watch 4 of Cooper's 40. And I'm be like, and remember we had this discussion. I'm like, when you play teams like Notre Dame, that's the game. Those are the games I really want to see the prospects in. Like when not the main games where the whole country going and you got incentive to be the best player on the floor. But can you go 14 for 17 in a game versus Notre Dame? Shit like that. Like shit like that Cooper did today. Like, that's what I'm talking about. As a guy that has watched all of those games, I'm telling you, bro, that man can score every fucking way possible on any matchup possible, because
so can Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah,
but he can't do it against any matchup.
Yeah, but Kyle
Kuzma got a 3. Kyle Kuzma got a post up. Like the difference, you can be a good scorer, and not be a prime bucket getter. You can.
Kyle Kuzma is the other shit surrounding that, and the fact that the reason why he is able to average 5 or 6 a game or whatever, somewhere around there, is because for a fact that no matter how much you think he can't score, you leave anybody on the island with that motherfucker, he barbecue chicken. Because of that, you are going to rotate every time that man has the basketball. It's going to be all eyes on him, help coming, help in the damn gaps, all of that type of shit. For like, shit don't happen for people like that can't score the basketball. When you a number 1 option, you can't score the basketball. You know what they do? They let you try to score the basketball.
Yo, again, for college, he doing what he supposed to do.
Yeah.
In the NBA, he won't. He won't. Yeah. Listen, and like I said, this ain't the negative to me. Hell, Mikal Bridges averaged 18.
We're gonna be in this Cooper Flagg apology tour for a while, because you told me before the season started hold on. You literally told me before the season started he had no chance of being first team All-American, which that's a lock. As long as he don't get hurt, he's first team All-American. That's a lock. Lock. Put that shit right that shit in permanent marker.
Listen.
Bang a stone over that bitch.
A couple players didn't do what I expected.
Man,
but
listen,
with that said, kudos to him, bro. Kudos to him.
Listen, man, we're gonna be on this Cooper Flag.
I did. No. I said he'll make second team. I didn't think he'll make first. But
you said he couldn't. You said he wouldn't be ACC player of the year. You said he wouldn't be which is fucking crazy that you didn't think he would be ACC player.
But listen. I didn't expect RJ Davis. I didn't expect RJ Davis to lose all his monster off. I didn't expect they to take all his powers.
RJ Boo went halfway across the country.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck happened to RJ Davis.
I know what happened to him. His boo moved to Oregon. That's what happened to him. People be blowing that shit off, acting like it ain't nothing, man. That's all he had in North Carolina. And she gone. And she who, like, you know, man, look, bro. He losing his mind, which her
listen. I didn't expect RJ Davis to do this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look like betting on the Carolina motherfucker, I guess.
That is, motherfucker. You learned
hey,
you never bet on
I'll take the L. Fuck RJ. I knew Drake Powell was ass. I knew Elliot Cadeau was ass. I thought RJ was going to average 24, 25 a game with this bum ass shit. And this motherfucker turned into Caleb Love for 2 years ago. I don't know what the fuck happened to this motherfucker. This motherfucker, right? I ain't never seen no stock drop like this in my life.
Nah.
He didn't have one to begin with. Now it's completely gone. Like, this shit is amazing. What the fuck he done did?
Like,
this is crazy.
He done hurt his overseas chances.
Really, not literally. Like, this man went
I'm not even playing. Like,
I thought he was a G-League all-star type motherfucker to, I don't know what the fuck happened to this motherfucker.
Hey,
I don't know, man. I ain't never seen no shit like it. You know what I'm saying? Not to this degree.
Listen, man, we're going to get to a point.
He shocked me, and then the other kid has been disappointing for me, too. Who? Kid from Wake Forest, Hunter. Yeah, I thought he was going to come back better this year, too. So Hunter and RJ,
they've been fine. They just haven't been better than Cooper.
Fine ain't enough. Fine ain't enough. When Hunter came back to school, I'm thinking he was locked in to try to get into that first round and do what he had to do. Hunter done made it now when he the 58th pick. You might be the last pick of the damn draft now. Like
I know, but I still think Hunter's an NBA guy. You're right. He might be the last, like in the last bottom half of the second round.
But see, that's the thing. I thought he was gonna get guaranteed money.
No,
now he done got to the point he got to make a team now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Hunter and RJ Davis, I thought was gonna come back better. And then the white kid from Clemson, I thought was gonna have a better year.
Ian Sheffield.
And so I thought one of them three guys would get the ACC Player of the Year.
I
knew Cooper would perform. I knew he would perform. Did I think he would leave all 5 categories? Hell no. But
I think it's going to be unanimous. If Duke, which we got to remember when the season started, I told you I thought we would lose 2 non-conference games, 3 conference games. Scratch that. I don't think if we lose, it'll be 1. It'll be one of the UNC games.
I mean, the conference ass. I mean, I don't know what to say.
So if we run the table, if we go 20-0 or 19, whatever it is, and I think it's 20 games now. If we run the conference, like run the table, he's gonna be unanimous ACC Player of the Year.
Probably, yeah, he will be. They do that, absolutely.
Which is fucking crazy for a freshman to be.
No, I mean it's sad more than anything.
The conference sucks, but I mean either way, you still got to go out there and perform.
I mean, listen,
it's not like he's Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper, and they the only 2 guns on that roster. Which I'm gonna get your thoughts on them in a second. Right now, we praising my Blue Devils, so fuck them for the time being. But if it was one of those situations, like I said, he's playing with 2 other lottery picks and still performing at this level. I think I don't really know what everybody was expecting. Like honestly. To answer my own question that I asked you, like how
I think he's doing what was expected.
Is he lived up to it? But I don't know. Like you just said, I don't think anybody expected him to dominate like this. Like he's been hands down the best player in the conference, arguably hands down the best player in the country. If you want to argue Janai Broome, if you want to argue Cam Jones, I'll listen to that argument. But I ain't gonna really listen too much past that. He's been no worse than the 3rd best player in college basketball. I don't even think people thought it was going to be today. I did. I thought it was going to be like that. But I'm talking about like people like you, not even just people like you. Like as a whole, I think people thought that like people that's watched like Cooper play knew he could play. But a lot of people have felt Joe sentiments. You're not really in the minority with how you feel. You know what I mean? Not. A lot of people thought that he's good. He's just not. I don't view him as a guy that can get me a bucket anytime I want. So therefore, he's not what y'all are saying. Like
he still ain't.
You know what I mean? But I just think
you ranking his college work for what I'm projecting it to be.
Yeah.
And it's not that.
And I get what you're saying because you wanted him. You wanted him, which justified me. So you wanted him. You got to show me in the NBA. I don't care what.
And I don't think he gonna show me. So, I don't.
But I mean, that's just where we differ. But just because, like, you just
now again, I want to repeat this for the third time. Cooper Flagg has done everything he's supposed to do in college.
And not even just
solidify being the number one player.
Every level, y'all realize.
Yet I've never debated it. I've said he's going number one the whole time. He's done nothing to fuck that up, which has always been my sentiment when you go to college. Go to a damn school that you don't fuck up your money.
Yeah.
Salute to him for not doing that. That's always been my argument when it comes to these kids. Go to a school to don't fuck up your money. The hardest thing to do is to get ranked high. Once you get ranked high, don't fuck it up. Get to the damn money and then let the chips fall where they may. Salute to Cooper Flagg for that. I ain't never disputed that. That ain't never been my argument. Ever.
This is the thing.
My argument is when he go to the Washington Wizards, assuming they get the number one pick, and he playing with goddamn Alex Shaw and my man Bale or whatever fucking name is.
And you average 5 or 6 assists with Alex Shaw and them motherfuckers.
Right. And then you got to go out here and get 25 points and lead against the top motherfuckers. That's always the argument. I
get where you're going. You ain't wrong with it. I'm not saying you crazy and thinking like that. All I'm saying is that every step of the way,
you consider the generational talent, they don't give a fuck where you go. It's what you do when you get there. And he goes somewhere ass. Now, me personally, I hope he goes to Charlotte.
Me too.
Because LaMelo Ball can help get some of this burden off of him. Because the thing about LaMelo is, I think LaMelo a bucket, but I think he will be the best player on the team.
Oh, no.
LaMelo ain't got the other shit. He ain't got the intangible shit. He ain't got the shit to be the best defender, rebound, and all that shit. You get Cooper Flagg in that situation where he could do what Jimmy Butler does, which is hunt the mismatches when I get him, but let LaMelo lead the offense, I think he'll be in a perfect scenario. But with the Wizards, now he got to be a true one. That's all I'm arguing. That's it. I hope he goes to Charlotte, Indiana. Who else at the bottom of that motherfucker? Hell, you can even talk me to New Orleans because they got a little guard playing shit. Somewhere where he can just fill in his role like he's doing now.
Utah.
And do what he's doing.
Play with Laurie Marketing. Like to go to Utah.
I wouldn't want him with Marketing. I wouldn't want him with Marketing. Because to me, him and Marketing, they ain't the same player, but they hit each other way.
They ain't not even fucking close to being.
I don't want him with Marketing.
They're not even close to being the same player, bro.
No. When I say the same player, I'm talking about in the sense of neither one of them is a bucket getter in the sense of can be the number one. They both need to play the same role offensively.
I get what you.
He's more active defensively and shit.
Maybe,
but he can't be no more.
Maybe I got my Duke blinders on. I probably would feel like you know what? But then again, if he didn't play for Duke, I don't think I would have watched all 17 of his games. To be honest.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't. But
so I got a different. So I see. I mean, because I understand what people are saying, but I see stuff that people just don't see because I watch them all the time. You know what I mean?
Okay. All I'm saying is watching when he play with Alex Shaw all the time too. That's all I'm saying. Wait till you get there. That's all I'm saying. Wait till you get there.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Wait till you get there.
I would like to see him play for the Hornets just for me.
Because even his motor is your motor gonna be the same when you lose 12 in a row. 10 in a row.
He's never been in the position where and that's gonna be interesting when he gets to leave.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I want to see because his number one skill, according to because we be arguing about his motor skill. Yep. His number one skill to me is his motor. If we're gonna say it's a skill, that's his number one skill. Is that he coming with it every night. He a hell of a fight competitor. I love that about him. I love the fact he give a fuck no matter who he playing. Props for that. What happens when you lose 8 in a row, 9 in a row,
that's a good
10 in a row, and you out there doing all the fuck you can. And it don't mean shit. That's what I want to see what he made.
That's a valid question to ask because
that's what I want to see.
What's going to happen to him next year, more than likely, unless Oklahoma City fuck around and luck up and get the one pick, the first pick.
That's what I'm saying. There's some shit like that.
That's literally what's going to happen next year.
Me personally, I want Sean.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we're gonna be here, bro. The Cooper Flagg, I'm leading it. I'm leading the hype train. I'm gonna be here and I'm circling this motherfucker. We're gonna get apologies from all you motherfuckers. We got years to go, baby. We got years to go. I get it. White guy, Ain't nobody ever seen it. We all gonna be skeptical. I understand it, bro.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
All I'm saying is, like I've been saying from the jump, it's exceptions to every rule, and the exception to this rule play for my favorite college basketball team. That's all I know.
All one white guy in the apology I ever seen him. That Christian McCaffrey. He do his thing. I owe too.
Christian McCaffrey, and we get ready to have the second one.
He do his thing. I owe too. Yeah. All right. But until then, I need more people, bro.
All right, so let's take a pivot, man. We're gonna y'all just real quick. Y'all, that show when Cooper Flagg announced the Naismith College Basketball Player of the Year is gonna be hell. I'm gonna spend 40 minutes talking my shit. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm gonna pop my shit heavy, bro. That episode when he gets named Naismith National Player of the Year is gonna be hell for y'all. That's don't like Duke.
Have at it, bro.
You know,
have at it, bro. It's your show. What the fuck you want? Shit.
Let's give it to the ladies, man. You know, WNBA season is over. Salute to the New York Liberty for finally getting over the hump. But off season, as we know, the women got to find something to do because WNBA ain't paying them enough. You know, they all playing in over different leagues overseas and woo. But now we have something new in the United States, unrivaled. Which Courtney, I'm gonna let you give the rundown to basically what is going on. I got the rosters pulled up, so once you give the rundown, I have the rosters, and we'll be able to look at all 6 rosters.
Okay, just the main thing. It's 3-on-3 basketball, but it's not like the Olympics. Mm-hmm. They're playing full court, but they're not playing on a 94-foot court. They're playing on a 70 by 50 and not a 94 by 50. They're playing 4 7-minute quarters, which I'm assuming for every state, because in North Carolina, you play 6-minute quarters in middle school, I want to say. 6 minutes or 8 minutes in middle school?
It's 8.
8 minutes. So they playing 4 7-minute quarters, which is a minute less than middle school basketball. So we're going to be able to see these girls with plenty of space, 4 less players on the court. This is where we're going to see how many girls can get it in, quote unquote, off the whistle. That's what I'm interested in seeing more than anything. Because you telling me Akuma Wale get to play with 4 less chicks in the way? You know I'm about to say the B word. 4 less chicks in the way?
Hey, look.
I can't wait to see.
Wait, hold on. Let's salute Courtney, man.
Can't wait to see.
Women, man. Let's go, man.
I can't wait to see. No, I'm saying. So that's the main thing I want to see. I just want to see the open court athleticism, the back and forth, because 70 foot. When we grew up, we played in the boys club, and that was like a 70-foot court. Hey, them games about to go up and down like a motherfucker, bro. Hey, they finna be moving.
The best game, bro.
And we were playing with 10 on that little ass thing. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me 4 people off the floor? Man, it about to be chicks out there with 50 balls out there, motherfucker. It's gonna go up and down in that thing. It's gonna be hell in that motherfucker.
Okay, so let's take a look at some of the rosters. We'll kind of judge on who we like. So vinyl. This team consists of Aaliyah Boston. You can see everything. Hold on, let me get the full screen. How you feel about this roster?
Okay, the main thing with that roster is when they off, they gonna get their ass whooped. But when they on, they gonna beat the hell out of you.
So my Howard, WNBA
Howard, Akuma Wale, and Henry can all get a 1-on-1 bucket.
Jordan Canada can get a bucket too.
Yeah, and then Canada in that setting gonna be fast as hell. Yeah, but I don't know if she can score like in a open court like that, as far as like mid ranges and floaters and shit like that. And in Boston, I wonder what kind of shape she in, because she might need to get another sports bra to let her boobs keep hitting on the face. I don't know if she's gonna be able to get up and down.
What that got to do with anything, bro?
Because it's 3-on-3 full court. I don't know if she can get on the court and matter. Because this ain't going to be half-court basketball. This going to be up and down. So I wonder if the little Boston can even get out there and get up and down with it. But that's a team, when they get hot, they're going to beat the hell out of it. But when they off, they're going to be off. Because I don't think Ryan Howard could dribble. I don't think she could dribble, and I don't think Hamby could dribble.
Hamby, yeah, I was about to say, but Hamby.
Yeah, I don't think,
Hamby,
you know what I mean?
Anything that come off their glass is going to either one of them, though.
Yeah, but Akuma Wale, though, in this setting, she in heaven. She's in heaven. Matter of fact, her gun might make Paige go back to college. Shit. Her gun might make Paige say, fuck this, I don't want to play with her. I'm interested to see that. So that's going to be a good team, though, but I don't think they got a chance of winning it, though.
All right, next roster. Mist. How you like this? 2 of my favorite WNBA players, not named Marika Nguba Wale.
Vandersloot.
Bill Harrison is on this roster.
Vandersloot need to get in a wheelchair. She ain't worth a damn in this league.
Wow.
So she's done. Lloyd can't play point guard.
But does it matter when you moving up?
Hell yeah. 3-on-3? Bro, 3-on-3, full court. You got to be able to do something with the ball. And your girl, the girl you like, can she dribble 3 times?
Dejanay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Why are you trying to handle Dejanay like
no, seriously. I don't look at her as being able to get a bucket. That's why I didn't like UConn winning in the season. I'm interested to see can she score this type of set. I'm interested in that.
With the floor spread, I think a lot of people score. Like you said, I think a lot of people's scoring ability is going to be highlighted a little bit differently. Of course, arguably the best player on planet Earth is on this roster, though. So,
who?
Arguably the best women's player on planet Earth is on this roster. Who? And Breonna Stewart.
Oh, no, I ain't worried about Stewart. It's the rest of them ladies. like Jackson. Jackson ain't got no pack game either.
No.
So her and Carrington, I'm interested to see what they can do in the open court. Lloyd, I know Lloyd can shoot it, but Lloyd ain't looking to pass nothing. So when she come off them first 3 or 4 pick and rolls and fire that thing up, is Carrington gonna have the same energy she do when she played with Connecticut with 4 other defenders? I would love to see that. With that said, this team look like they'll finish like 4th or 3rd, something around there. Vandersloot ain't worth a damn. I don't even know why she out there.
She trying to get the money too, man.
Yeah, she the handicap.
This is new the first year, man. This is historic. So, like,
yeah, I get it. She done for the love, but she's not like us no more. Nah, she's out of there.
Phantom, how about you? How you like this roster?
Ooh.
I like this, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta see. I honestly ain't looked at all the. I literally was waiting to the show to look at all the rosters thoroughly.
This one might got the best 2-woman tandem in the league.
Yeah, I like this one. I like this roster.
So the question is, who the third girl?
Satu.
Brittany Griner. I don't know if she can get up and down like she did 5-6 years ago.
No, Satu.
But if Cloud playing, that means
Sabrina
ain't got the ball in her hands.
Yeah, Mabry probably the third girl.
But Mabry less athletic than Cloud. Cyber gonna be the biggest mismatch in this league.
Yeah, Satu
playing at the third person with them 2 guards. This team will contend for the title.
Yeah, I like this roster.
And where do you think Cyber gonna go anyway? You think Chicago Sky should get her? She said she don't want to play for Dallas no more. She go to trade.
I know. I remember her saying that. I don't know, man. Chicago would be a good move. I would like to see Connecticut.
That Connecticut could be looking at her.
Yeah, because they need a girl that can just put it in the hole.
Yeah, but the problem is if you get rid of Thomas Boo, Thomas might not be feeling that.
I know.
That's why you can't do relationships in the league.
Hey,
Stuff like this right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need to get better, but you taking away my tongue. I don't know if I'm with that.
I too would be an upgrade for them, man.
Nah, hey. Thomas said she want her tongue. She don't want no rose. You leave my baby here. She ain't with that.
Right. Let's get to the next.
She ain't with that. No. But I like that team though.
Okay, so the Luna Owls. How you like this roster?
This team gonna lock up right here. Yeah, they gonna guard the hell out of your ass. Mm-hmm. Got Austin, Collier, and Gray.
Yeah, Brink be able to play.
Yeah, they gonna lock up.
She not playing.
Secure Austin is the girl I want to see more than anything. I think she's one of the most underrated players in the league. I don't think people realize how talented she is as an athlete, as a ball handler. She one of them players that could be top 10 in the world next year. But because she's been missing in action, people don't know.
You talking about Shakira Austin?
Yeah. I think she's the most underrated player in the league.
Yeah, I like her.
But great. So you will go Smith, Collier, and Austin. They gonna lock up like hell. But I don't know if Smith running anymore. Skylar Diggins, her and Mayberry, one of them 2 gonna get slapped 2 or 3 times. Don't nobody like them girls in the league. So I expect one of them to get slapped before this league is over with. Yeah, this gonna be rough.
Like predict some violence, man. Ain't nobody about
listen,
Diggins, man. She one of the damn legends, bro.
Yeah, but don't nobody like Skylar Diggins, bro. Every team she on, people want to leave.
Her though. They don't disrespect her, man.
Bro, Jewel Lloyd want to leave right now, and I think she part of the reason. Listen, man, if something about Skylar Diggins, anything she get on, they don't like her after a year or 2, bro.
Now
I expect her to get slapped at some
beat
point.
with her teammates after a while though, but
yeah, she gonna get Ike Turner for this thing go with. She gonna Tina something.
All right, the Laces. How you like this roster?
You know what, bro? This little Tina's gonna win it. You know why? Because they got role players that know they role and they can shoot.
McBride.
So now the only question is Jackie Young a bucket? Because on Vegas, she don't have to be. But can she be in this league?
I think, bro, that's the thing. I think this is the setting where you're going to see a lot of motherfuckers show scoring ability when they get back to their clubs. Teams going to have to evaluate how we going to run some of our sets, bro. Aces included.
Okay, is Jackie Young a bucket?
Yes.
She a bucket?
Hell yeah, especially in the 3-on-3. Hey, bro, it's over. It's over.
Okay, if Jackie Young's a bucket, because Thomas, I know Thomas gonna play D and rebound. Will Thomas score even if it's 3-on-3?
Nope. I don't trust her to score.
Because I love to shoot everywhere else. McBride can shoot it. Martin can shoot it.
Martin
can shoot it. And Thomas so strong, Thomas can play the big girl and play with two guards in McBride and Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This is my pick to win it, bro. This is my pick to win it. This is my pick to win it so far.
I still don't think them. I don't know.
This is my pick. Listen, they ain't they're most talented. I just like they fit the best. This is my pick to win it right here. So far. This is my pick to win it. Okay, what is one more team, right?
Yep. All right, the next one. Rose.
Chelsea great run like she got hemorrhoids, man. I don't know. How the hell is she supposed to do something? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
What is your problem, bro?
She run like her ass hurt. Oh, man.
Azure. I like Azure.
Shout out to Kerry, baby. Stevens in there. Okay, Stevens.
I like Azure.
Okay.
I like this roster, dude. I mean, I think all the rosters pretty good, honestly, man. This is going to be a really good league, bro.
Brittany Sykes might be the best athlete in the league at the guard position. Okay, they got the best one-on-one scorer outside of Cooper Flagg in the whole league. Because ain't nobody stand in front of that dark-skinned thing from Philly, Miss Copper. Copper is going to be hell. Okay, Angel. You've been messing with Uncle Shaq, showing your boobs, doing this, that, and the third. Now we're going to see what you've been doing in the gym. Angel is going to be a hell of a story in this thing right here. Because if she can rebound in 5-on-5, you damn sure ain't getting none over her in 3-on-3. Now, if she missed these layups with less people on the court, God forgive me, but she done at that point. If she can't get no buckets inside with 4 less girls, there ain't no hope for Angel Reese. This is what we're going to find out about Angel. If you got any DC in you, shorty, I need to see some sham God, some in and outs, some twing, anything. I need to see something, bro. I need to see something.
Some sham God.
What we don't know is she in the gym? That's what we've been questioning the whole time with her. Do she put the work in? So in the 3-on-3 setting, full court, because she got a good motor, because you don't average that many rebounds without it. So I'm giving her that. So now we're going to see if the ball skill work is there with her. So I'm interested to watch Angel Reese in that setting as far as what she does. Copper going to lead the league of scoring. Because ain't nobody finna stand in front of the Philly Queen right there. No, sir. But Chelsea Gray, she can't play for the last 4 minutes of the game. Her leg hurt right now. She ain't even out there. She done.
Hey, man. I don't know. I think this is my favorite roster.
Yeah.
I think this is the team that's going to win it.
Okay, this team, call your team, and the one with Thomas, I think they're the best 3.
Yeah.
They're the best 3. Them the best 3. I'm leaning towards Thomas and them because I'm picking fit and shoot. I'm going to pick them. I'm going to pick Thomas and Jackie Young in them. But Copper will lead the league in scoring, and she will win the one-on-one tournament. She will beat the Cooper Flagg in the final.
That's a Cooper Flagg. She's going to win that.
No, Cooper Flagg ain't winning. She ain't winning.
Listen, bro.
I'm picking the girl from Philly, born and raised on the playground. Yeah. Hey, I spent most of my days. Yeah, I'm picking Philly.
Arika and Cooper Flagg so good at one-on-one. That shit that Jeff Teague was talking, I think it's crazy because I think. Let me think of a guard on my roster. Nah, Drew Smith can lock up.
She could beat the men.
I'm trying to think who I think she could beat in a one-on-one game. I'm talking about on my team. I'm talking about guards on my roster.
That's a man?
Mm-hmm. Nope. Nah, she can't beat Drew Smith. She's really like I think elite. Like if you want to talk about one-on-one, like you don't get no help. You don't get no help on her.
She could be the man.
Yeah.
That's a D1 cop.
D1. Oh, absolutely. She could be the D1. I'm thinking of the league niggas. I'm trying to think of low end league. A D1 guys. Absolutely. It's guys.
So if you want to get Kayla Foster, you think she could beat Kayla Foster in the game 1-on-1?
Nah, Kayla Foster 6'5", not him.
Tyrese Proctor.
No, Tyrese Proctor 6'5". None of the rotation guys she can beat in a 1-on-1 game. But a guy like Spencer Hubbard, she beat Spencer Hubbard. She could be
what? Man, hey man. Hey man. She is like you talk about walk-ons. So you think she could beat some walk-ons, basically?
Because I'm trying to think of like not even just I'm trying to think of like smaller guards, like
bro, she's still smaller, no matter if you pick a smaller guard.
That's what I'm saying, because she like 5'7".
Right. Who the fuck is she supposed to beat, man?
She like 5'7". So yeah, walk-ons. It'll be walk-ons.
It gotta be a walk-on, bro.
She can't beat no college dude. She could be
the scholarship. Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, none of the scholarship guys she ain't beating, especially not on
a D1 guard. Hell no. Hell no.
Interesting, but I would love to see that, because I think I
know you won't.
He was saying, because he got a lot of flack for that shit. But I got what he was saying. But I mean, it's certain people like because he brought up Asia, like
Asia can't beat nobody.
I like because like I think Asia was the bad example. That's what I was about to say. Like he brought her up, even though she's the best player in the world. I think she was like somebody like Copper. I think guys will struggle against Copper. I think guys will struggle against Agubawale is small though.
So could Copper beat you when you was 22?
Me?
Hell no, man. Hell no, man. You trying to sound good. I get it, bro.
I wasn't a athlete at 22, though. Like, I was an elite level athlete.
Bro, you are the norm now from back then.
Yeah.
You the norm.
That is true.
You jumping 38, 40 inches back then, that was the story. Now, you better have at least 36, 37.
That's true.
Or you ain't even going.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she ain't got no chance, bro. No, hell no. Hell no.
I'm just trying to get the ladies some love, man, you know.
No, hell no, bro. And you know all the nice little midget guards at the mid-majors? Man, they will break her down, man. She'll be out there doing Tootsie Rolls and all time. Man, listen, bro. Hey, hell no, bro. Hell no.
Hey,
hell no.
Buddy, bro.
Hell no. All you got to do is watch Filet and all the videos he posted of little 5'7", 5'8" guard to go to Northern whatever university or West blah blah university or whatever. Man, they're going to break, man, hell no, man. That girl to have a damn hip problem, the Bo Jackson injury or some shit.
I love to see some of that though, because
she ain't got no chance.
Agubawale is different with that ball in her hand.
Bro, listen, she nice.
She different, bro.
Somebody
like her, okay, like not even her. Like it ain't even like okay, like you think just take away the damn whole aspect of men. I'm just look at the straight ability to get what they want. You don't think that Hannah Hidalgo could score on guys? You don't think Olivia Miles could get to what she want on a guy?
Bro, get a bucket or two, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Win a game. That's what I'm saying. 0% change, bro.
In a one-on-one match, if it's
0% change.
Just make it take it, and Hannah get the ball first.
I love Hannah Hidalgo. You know, I was on her before she even got to college. Listen, bro, she 5'5".
I know. I'm saying take that. I'm talking about just the ability. Look at what walk with me now. I'm talking about her ability to get where she wants to on the floor.
So do the guys got to sit in a wheelchair or something?
No, but I'm just saying, you know that at defense, everybody not good defender. Defense is hard, bro. Especially when you guard somebody that can move. That's why people get credit for being good defenders, because that shit is not easy. It's hard. It's hard to guard.
So Hannah Hidalgo starts at the logo and comes downhill on a 6-foot D1 guard. You think she can win a game?
I think he gonna follow. If he don't follow, she can score a lot. She can score a lot if he don't follow.
Bro, that's crazy.
No, it ain't.
That is crazy. I can't believe you saying that, bro.
No, it ain't.
I cannot believe this.
I'm saying this because I've been on the court with girls that ain't nowhere near as good as the girls. I'm saying I've watched them be able to get buckets on guys. Because most
guys that really play
their fucking feet.
No, I'm talking about, bro, against regular Joe Schmoes, I'm with you. I'm not even debating that. Going to the YMCA, I take all day. All day long. We talking about against D1 players.
Yeah. Everybody in D1 ain't like,
bro. They not no, man, no.
So I'm not that it's not that it would be like
so Hannah Doggu could beat Roger.
I'm not saying that she could flat out beat him. All I'm saying is that if he don't foul her, she gonna score a lot. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say she would beat him.
So you think so you argue she could be competitive.
Yes, they can't guard her neither. That's all I'm saying. Now, at the end of the day, if it's a one-on-one contest, you will look like a bitch for doing it, but you're gonna back her down.
That's how I know. That's how I know you had a daughter first. Because you talking Title IX bullshit right now. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
Like I'm
proud of you.
If you allow these girls like Olivia Miles, bro, if you don't foul her, she can get to a spot on you, man.
Man, I'm proud of you, man.
I ain't even using Hannah. I'm using you know what I mean? She can get to a spot on you. And that ain't even the only, you know what I mean? Like, Kayomi Miller can't get to a spot on a guy. Malaysia Fawali can't get to a spot on a guy.
Bro.
Because he a guy.
The argument is, can they win?
The argument ain't
can they make a play or two? That's the argument.
Enough plays to make this shit be like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Okay, so you saying that and Caleb Foster is pure garbage for Duke.
I want Caleb Foster to transfer. I said this shit today.
He's garbage at Duke. He's garbage at Duke. There's no way around this.
Yep.
He will murder them ladies.
Because he's 6'5". Yeah.
Huh?
He's 6'5". Of course.
But what I'm saying is he's garbage at D1 basketball.
Yeah.
And he will kill them, and they're the best. They have no chance, bro.
He's 6'5". All right, man. I see what you want. Let's move on.
So it got to be so let's go to a university, a small university. Northern Illinois or some shit. You think you could be a guard out there? That's what you're trying to tell me. That 5'8" guard that couldn't get a scholarship at his big school because he's 5'8". Man, that dude gonna break their ankles all over this thing, bro. Are you crazy?
No, I'm not arguing it. All I'm saying is that if he don't foul her, they're gonna do the same thing. Girls I named. Agumba Wale, one of the best scorers on planet Earth, bro. She a professional scorer. Now, you want to talk about some of these collegiate girls, that's a little bit different argument. But her, niggas ain't guarding her. Niggas is not legally. You ain't guarding her without fouling her. You ain't guarding her like that.
Man,
I'm not. Now, will she be able to guard you? You're not guarding her, bro. You can't guard her. You cannot guard her legally. You can't. But especially if you respect the fact that she can shoot that bitch from 30, which she can. I
like you, man. Hey, listen, when that tournament come up, we betting on it. Because she ain't gonna win it for the women.
Man, look, man.
She not gonna win it for the women.
You got Copper? You got Copper?
Yeah, it won't be a Gumba Wale. It will be Copper. Yeah.
I got Gumba Wale. We'll discuss it when it comes close.
Okay, because they paying for $250,000. So I know they get in the tournament. $250,000 on the line. And men, don't let these ladies outdo y'all.
They are.
FYI. Don't let these ladies outdo y'all. But yeah, put your money up.
So you want to do that? You want to see that in the NBA All-Star game? The one-on-one tournament?
I'm only saying it because you can't let the ladies outdo us. Not in our sport.
I just think that would be the only thing that I just don't know how many guys would take it serious, but I think that would be like.
Now you put that shit on live TV with $1 million purse. Oh yeah, it's on.
I would love to see a ones contest for the guys, bro. I would love to see that shit. I would love to see it, bro. Love. So
the girls playing for $250, guys got to be about $1 million.
King of the court, like now they don't even make. Let's just make a king of the court with like 15 guys, some shit like that. First got a 5.
That'll work. But Copper winning it for the ladies. Don't worry, we'll get back on that when they come up.
We will.
Don't run. Don't run.
I ain't. This is not. Oh, you already know how I feel about Enrique and Gumba Wale. You already know I'm standing on all teams for that one.
All right. Don't run. I'm taking the girl for Philly.
Speaking of best players, we want to have a discussion, man. Pivot to the best players on the men's side because it's fluid as hell right now. Right off the top of your head, Courtney, who the best player in the world?
Best player in the world right now?
Number one. To you.
I had Greek coming into the season.
To you right now, as a January, whatever it is. What is this? January 10th? 11th. January 11th. Who's the best player on planet Earth for Courtney? Not coming into the season. I'm right now, based on what you done seen. Best player in the world.
It's Jokic or Greek. I would go. I still would go on Greek.
This is my
point.
But
if you got Jokic, I'm cool with it.
My point. It's really hard. That's why we having this discussion. It's fluid.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, I think it's between 4 guys. I think the conversation is between Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, like Courtney said. But I'm gonna add Jason Tatum and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as well to that mix. I think that those 4 players right now, however you want to group it, I'm not even really concerned about who's 1, who's 4 right now, because I think that on any given night, this is how fluid it is to me. That any one of those 4 guys could be the best player on planet Earth. And I wanted to kind of have a discussion about that because, like, how do you like judge that? What constitutes the best player? Because, like, right now, you say you don't even know. You think it's between Jokic and Greek. So,
okay,
what constitutes the best player on planet Earth?
So you basically asking me what's the criteria that need to be had to have this guy. Okay. All right. First and foremost, if you don't have an MVP or a championship, you're automatically eliminated. So SGA,
gotta have one or the other. So
automatically you out. SGA, you're gone. Now, I'm saying that with in mind that he could change all that in 6 out there months.
Because he's the front runner right now.
As of right now, he cannot hold the crown without one of the other. For me. That's when the conversation starts. You have to be a number 1 on your team. So can't no sidekick be best player in the world. So Kobe in 01, Kobe in 2000 cannot be best player in the world for me. You out. You out. D-Wade in 2012.
I was just about to say that. Would that disqualify D-Wade in 06?
Yes, he's out. He's gone.
Okay.
He's gone. Can't be it for me. But I'm also one of the people that feel like you can be the best player in the world for a 1-year scenario. I think that's where it gets tricky for some people. Some people feel like you got to wear the crown for an extended period of time. You got to prove to me that this year ain't fake and then do it again another year before I can call you the best player in the world. That to me is when it gets tricky. You know what I'm saying? And I also think team success has to play a role in this. Some people don't. So that also going to make this tricky because Wembanyama is about to test this theory. Because we already had this theory tested with Kevin Garnett in Minnesota, Tracy McGrady in Orlando, David Robinson with the Spurs, Dr. J back in the late 70s, early 80s, because his team wasn't winning the title. So people was giving it to Magic, Bird, or Kareem.
Yeah.
So we've had players that, like, they nice as all hell, but their team didn't do enough for them to get the crown. But we also got a situation of, do you go up, do your eyes lie to you from a sense of who you rather have versus who is playing the best on the best team? That's where Stephen Curry situations get murky. Because Curry, even though he got back-to-back MVPs and won the title and had the best record in the world 2 years in a row, it's hard for some people to say he was better than LeBron James or Kevin Durant at that time. So it also can be an eye test thing, but some people just don't want to believe what they singing or arguing what they singing versus what's happening. So I think there's a lot of things that can make this murky. You know what I'm saying? So, but to initially start the conversation, if no MVP and no championship, you cannot be best player in the world until one of them is accomplished.
Okay.
If not both.
For me, it's a combination of, I look at a totality of numbers. I guess numbers do matter because they're not every numbers might be the lowest thing. I'm more of an eye test feel guy. The way you lead, the way you score, how often, it's just everybody, like everything, not just the scoring, the way you rebound, the way you guard. This is why Luka is not in this discussion for me. Literally, him not being a non-factor on the other end of the floor completely disqualifies him from being the best player on the planet for me specifically.
So Curry was never the best player in the world for you?
No.
Okay, so 2016, who was the best player in the world?
LeBron James.
17.
Kevin Durant.
18.
This is tricky because honestly, that might be the only year I thought a player that didn't defend was the best player in the world. Or like had one of the strongest arguments for the best player in the world, which I thought it was James Harden. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, I can see that. That's what I'm saying. So how do you?
But that's what I said. That's why I said a lot of it is like how you feel. Even though then, like the shit that James, but like James met one of your criteria in that year. You know what I mean? Which I mean, I don't know. It feels a little kind of like hypocritical, I guess, to name him that, like to say that I think that he would be like the best player in the earth, on like Earth back then, and Luka would be disqualified. But I don't even think Luka. I mean, I guess you could compare the numbers, and the numbers could be like that, but just the impact and the way that, like Dallas, Luka putting up all these numbers, and Dallas still can't get past the middle of the pack team as far as the standings go. Like at least James Harden was like leading best record in the West, best record in the NBA, like for a stretch, like that type of stuff during that time. So it's a little bit different in that regard. Like, which is why I said one of my criteria, like the way you lead. Like, I mean, I don't know. But all of that, like, is the totality of all of that. And then also, like, I mean, narrative for MVP, like narrative doesn't matter to me, but like narrative matters in the sense of like it drives the talking points. So if you can like do something to overcome the talking point, somebody like for example, SGA is doing everything to like drive to defeat the narratives right now. Like everything, like all the narratives are pointing at Nikola Jokic right now. You know what I'm saying? Even a lot of them, like with Milwaukee playing the way that they playing. You know what I'm saying? It's just that what SGA is doing and how good Oklahoma City is playing. I'm sorry, I'm hate watching UNC right now. They literally just won at the buzzer, damn near. NC State sucks. Whatever. All right, but what SGA is doing is with how good Oklahoma City is playing right now is throwing him into that conversation. And also the fact, my wife is coming. This is my wife coming in here wanting to talk shit about her bum ass heels. All right. The heels is trash, by the way. Yeah, I can't wait to whoop that ass in the mud. But whatever. But okay, like I was saying about SGA, I think he's thrown himself into the best player in the world conversation. I don't think enough people are really talking about it with the way he's playing and the way he's playing on both ends of the floor. I just think that it's right now it's fluid. Like I said, 1 of 4 players, like which I got some numbers.
Okay. Go ahead. Don't even do the number. Are you comfortable giving it to him for 1 year?
Yes.
Or does he have to do this another year or two before you get crowned?
No, honestly, if you ask me, if you like the question I asked you right now, who's the best player in the world as of January 11th? I'm gonna say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But say Shai.
Okay, so okay, I'm just doing hypothetical.
Yeah.
Let's say Greek Freak, Jokic, and SGA, because it's possible. All lose in the second round. And Tatum goes to the finals. And let's say Jaylen Brown wins the finals MVP again. Just for the boom of it.
Good hypothetical right there, man.
Because you said Tatum in the discussion. Mm-hmm. Can Tatum be the best player in the world to you after coming off back-to-back titles, best record in the league last year, top 3 record in the league this year, and probably going to make first team All-NBA 4 years in a row? Does he get the crown?
This is the honest to God truth. I really remember when we did the rankings after the season. I wanted to make him the best player in the world last year after the season he had. Because I had him too. So yes.
Right. But I'm just saying.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like him being the best player in the world never gets talked about, which I get it, bro. People don't like Jason Tatum. People bring up his like struggle games, which all the fucking best players in the world have struggle games. Everybody has struggle games in basketball. Anybody's ever played basketball always have struggle games. And I get it. When he struggles, he struggles. It'd be like a really weird number, like 4 for 17 from the 3-point line or some shit. But that's what the fucking struggle is. You're shooting bad. But I just think that, especially with what he does on the defensive end, him being the best player on the best team in basketball the past few seasons, record-wise for sure last year, I just think that guy, how is he not considered at least the 3rd best player in the world, like at worst? Like, how is he not considered that? I don't. So if this scenario, which what you saying happens, yes, I would be comfortable with making him the best player in the world, because Truth be told, I should have made him the best player in the world after last year. Anybody else, honestly, based off how I normally like rank players, would have been the best player in the world. That's why Jokic was the best player in the world coming into the season, because of what he did in completing the run. You know, on top of everything, Jason Tatum has been like, how many other guys has been first team with him? Like, it's
the last
like,
3 years in a row. I think it's only him and Luka the last.
Yeah, it's like
him, Luka, and Greek. I think been the only one last
it's
3 years.
Nuts, bro. Like,
even Jokic won't, because Embiid took one when he made.
Nobody's doing what the fuck he's doing, MVP. Bro. Nobody is doing what he's doing, and he's winning at a high level. So Jason Tatum not being named as like the best player in the world is crazy to me, or not being in that argument. People thinking that he has no validity, to even bring up his name. Like, you can't even bring his name up in that argument. It's fucking crazy with everything that, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? So yes, I would like be comfortable.
Okay. So now I'm about to just ask best player in the world conflicts, so to speak, as far as rankings.
Yeah.
Do the best player in the world got to be the best offense and defensive player on his own team?
Does not have to be, but if I think, like, you can't be a negative defender. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. I think, like, being a negative guy, like I said, it hurts Luka. Him being a complete non-defender. No, you don't have to guard to the level of Derek Lively or Maxi Kleber, or, like, you know what I mean? But damn, bro, can you just try to make a rotation? Can you try not to get beat off the dribble? Like, show some effort when you do get beaten off the dribble, trying to get back into the play. Like, can you at least do that? Like, you know what I mean? He worse than what James Harden was, and it's like really bad, like really bad.
So that's not a thing. So you don't have to be the best.
You don't have to be the best. Both. You know what I mean? Either, honestly, even if you want to flip it offensively, no, I don't think you have to be like a 30 a night.
But I'm asking this because, okay, stats wise, do you have to lead your own team in 2 or more categories of the main 5?
Numbers
on your own team.
Yeah, I mean, two or more that seems feasible, because like I said, numbers do matter. You can't be the best player in the world without numbers. Okay,
so now I asked that because Jordan won't lead his team in shit but buckets. Mm-hmm. So when he was crowned the best player in the 90s, was that a fair assumption?
I mean, but we hear a lot of especially from the guys our age that watched it. A lot of people argue for Pippen, man, and him being the guy for real. Mike was just the guy.
I'm asking on your criteria. Do you have to lead your own team?
No,
and two or more categories to be considered best player in the world.
From being a guy that watched that era and watching, I would have just honestly watching Mike get over the hump and watching Scotty almost get over the hump but not be able to get over the hump without Mike did it for me, because I grew up knowing what it was with them two. I knew that everybody thought Mike was the best player, but I was always one of them guys that, like, where Scotty's the one that if he go down, this shit is over with. Like, this shit is over with if Scotty go down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I watching it though, and watching how Mike, like I said, impact, the way you lead, all of that shit, it's not just one or two things. That shit can't be ignored. The boogeyman factor that Mike had. It can't. It cannot be ignored, bro. When you talk about
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I'm trying to get the levels of the question as far as being the best player in the world.
No, yeah. So okay. Like, it's caveats and things, because like that could blow a hole if you one of them guys that's why numbers aren't everything. That's why you can't completely ignore the numbers, but you can't use numbers as like the sole basis of your argument for who's the best player at a specific time, or best player in like just best player period. Numbers can't be the only thing, because like that examples of that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Which leads to number 3. Mm-hmm. Do your peers have to crown you?
For me, no, because I don't think the best player in the world I think is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. And
I'm asking this because
nobody's crowning him.
They'll say LeBron was the best player from blah, blah, to blah, blah, and then say Kobe was the best player from blah, blah, to blah, blah. But it also overlapped with Tim Duncan's time, Shaq's time, Derek Nowinski's time,
that's a good point.
D. Wade's time. So how much do your peers saying you the best factors into this?
I mean, it's all
because Joel Embiid right now gets a lot of that type of love, even though he doesn't suit up night in and night out? How much do your peers saying
like about Joel
Embiid matter?
I mean, that matters. I mean, I guess, like I said,
so remember, we don't know shit. We're not NBA players.
I guess that builds into the narrative. That I mean, that helps. Like as far as like with the narrative talk, it all matters. But I mean, I don't think that means that much because that's all opinionated based. That's stuff that you can't really stand on in an argument. You know what I
mean? So another NBA player saying don't hold more weight than a fan saying
like no, not necessarily, but like unless it's one of them things where it's like undisputed, nobody argues it. Like the Stephen Curry greatest shooter everything, which is the only really undisputable argument that I've ever heard in NBA history, like for anything, any category. But unless it's that, like I mean, it's not one of those things like where this is like because that particular argument, like remember I said that's one of the things that Steph can like put on a mantle, like as far as like this is one of my like achievements as far as like my GOAT discussion. The fact that everybody, no matter what age, what like everybody reveres him as the greatest shooter ever. Like that's you know what I mean. But unless it's something like that, no. I mean it don't hold too much weight. Some, a lot, no.
Okay, next one. How much should team success factor in?
A lot.
Your standing at the best player in the world.
That's a lot. Team success factors a lot. You can't be the best player in the world on
okay, before you go, because what's the bare minimum you can be and still get that crown?
Like 1 seed, 2 seed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what's the bare minimum you could be and get that crown?
Oh, like 2 seed, I think. You can't be like a middle of the pack team in your conference and claim the best player in the world crown. You can't. 1 seed, 2 seed range. No,
so you have to be on the top. You have to be on the top team in order to be crowned the best player in the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How much does the accolade of the year you're in factor in? Like first team this, first team that.
It should
scoring champion that year.
I mean, it should factor a lot for me. Are you asking specifically for me? It does matter because that's why Jason Tatum is what he is to me. But like I was saying, even with all of that, a lot of people don't even think Jason Tatum should be like a top 5 guy. Like even with all the fucking accolades he gets every year, all the accolades this man accumulate every single year. You know what I mean? First team all NBAs, first team all NBAs. But you can almost write him in permanent ink every single year. He's gonna be a first team guy.
Man, he been top 5 MVP vote like 4 of the last 5 years.
Act like that don't even matter. Like people
and he's been in the conference finals 5 out of 7 years.
Yes, people like who cares to that? Like, what are you talking about, nigga? Who else is doing that? Who else? Who else is doing that? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, it should matter. But,
okay. Yeah. Do you have to be a closer on your own team? And I'm saying as far as the big men are concerned. So, like, for example, Shaq wasn't the closer. Can you be the best player in the world if you're not the closer on your own team?
Nah, you don't necessarily, because like Jokic wasn't the closer. Murray's the closer on that team. And nobody's gonna argue that Murray's better than him. It's not even like nobody's gonna even come close to like.
No, I'm talking about for the best player in the world conversation.
No, yeah. But even with that, even with that being said, nobody like that didn't disqualify him from the best player in the world conversation. Like everybody knows that Murray is the closer for that team. So, I mean, it's just I look at it as one of them things. It would be nice if you was the guy that the team gonna get a ball to. You know what I mean? And then a lot of guys force that because this narrative of Mike got everybody. This whole Mike the Mike LeBron debate got that juiced way too much because a lot of the argument from people in our era would try to downplay LeBron for being in a situation where like his team is down 1 and you draw the help and kick the ball out instead of forcing up a shot on a double or triple team, which is fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really care too much. Like if you the guy that's taking the shot or like closing like down the stretch or whatever, like you know what I mean? Because the game is not won usually like in like those last few seconds. What else happened? The other 47 minutes and 35 seconds of the game, like you know what I mean? What happened during that? Like, were you the best player during that time? If you were, then like you know what I mean? That matters more to me than you being the best player like in a closing setting type shit. So
okay. How do you lose the crown? Can you lose the crown based on injury?
Yeah, Because if you ain't available to play, you wouldn't. I mean, what we supposed to do about that?
So, for example, should Embiid going into next year not be ranked as like a top 20 player in the league?
No, absolutely not. I can't wait to do these rankings and have that motherfucker 37. Can't wait.
Okay.
Can't wait next year. Have that motherfucker.
Good. Should we more often rank year by year instead of ranking it off a decade or a stretch of time?
I'm gonna do you
or era, so to speak.
I'm gonna do you one better. I think like the game is so fluid right now. I think it probably could go sooner than year by year because the best player in the world.
That's possible though, because you gotta let it play out.
How much though? How much do you let it play out?
I think you gotta let the year play out.
The whole season?
Yeah, I think you gotta let the year play out. I don't
know if it's gotta be that much.
And the only reason why I'm saying that because you got to let everything finish out so we can know exactly where you stand, and that's what it is. I mean,
I get that argument.
Yeah,
I get the argument. But okay, let's say this. You going into the season, you had who you said was Greek Freak? Who you had? Greek Freak? I can't remember. You had Greek Freak 1. All right, let's say you had Greek Freak 1, which you did. Greek Freak been playing well. Let's say Greek Freak hit a stretch after All-Star break where Milwaukee reverts back to what they were pre-Christmas, and his numbers go down completely. He's not hurt. He's just playing bad. Team's playing bad. Do that knock him down? And let's say he's doing that. SGA is playing an elite level. Oklahoma City going another 10, 15 game winning streak.
Right.
Jokic's playing at elite level. The Nuggets have a 10 game winning streak.
But if Oklahoma lose in the first round and Milwaukee goes to the final, he didn't lose shit. That's why I got to play out.
So for you, it has to play out through this, not just the regular season, through the playoffs and
to me, it's the whole year. Yeah, the whole year. The whole year is Comics best in the world. Yeah, absolutely. But I also feel like Isaiah Thomas, I'm gonna use him for example. He had the best record in the league 1 year. He had the second best record in the league the second year. He won the title back to back, and he got the Finals MVP. But he was never considered best player in the world. Won't even mention.
No.
So when something like that happens, what do we call that?
An anomaly. Because have we seen stuff like that in our lifetime? Let me think. Not with the back-to-back titles.
But he was never considered the best player in the world ever. Like won't even mention.
No,
but he beat all the top dogs to get the title though. He beat Magic, he beat Jordan, Mike. He beat Bird, he beat everybody he needed to beat.
He did.
Why couldn't we call him the best player in the world?
He beat Mike before Mike turned the corner, and he called Larry and Magic.
Mike had 2 MVPs by the time he beat him.
No, I'm just saying, but Mike had never been a champion. But
Mike
Magic
won 2 MVPs by the time he beat him.
He did, but he still had never been a champion.
Mike was first team All NBA and was a 2-3 times scoring champ and was considered that guy by the time Isaiah Thomas beat.
And when they beat the Celtics, Larry was half a back Larry by then.
But if he would have lost to Larry, what they would have said.
I'm just saying.
Listen.
At his height.
Don't give me the what if. I'm saying he beat the guys.
Yeah, he did.
And went back to back, had the best record in the league, and then had the second best record the next year. And was never considered the best player in the world. Why do you think that is? And he averaged probably like 20 and 8. I don't know the exact number, so if I misquote, so be. But he ain't doing Steve Nash. We had 2 MVPs, didn't win shit.
Yeah.
He actually won it.
Mm-hmm. Twice.
So why couldn't Isaiah Thomas be considered best player in the world?
Good question, bro. Why do you think that he won't consider the best player in the world at that time? Because who was Mike? It was Mike still. Mike was considered the best player in the world, right?
I don't think that's what I'm saying. People were saying Mike, some were saying Magic.
Yeah.
Some of even put Charles Barkley up in that conversation. But why couldn't he be considered the best player in the world?
Never Isaiah. I don't know, man. That's crazy. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe it had something to do with his size. Because,
because they'd rather have other players than him, right?
Huh?
So is that being biased or is that being fair?
I don't, as fair as it is, or as unfair as it is, just little guys have never gotten love in the league. As far as like being the best in the league. Even they'll give a guy an MVP, but still won't call him the best player in the league. Like Iverson was never considered the best player in the league. You know
even though he won MVP. But he at least was mentioned at that time. Isaiah won't even mention.
I mean,
because that's what's happening to Tatum now. Tatum is getting Isaiah Thomas right now to me.
Yeah.
That's what this is to me. If Boston go back to back, he's gonna be the second player like Isaiah Thomas to not be considered best player in the world.
What do you think?
Even though his team,
what do you think the thing is? Because Jason Tatum don't have the size thing against him. I don't understand.
That's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you. Because I don't know neither.
I'm lost. Can y'all in the comments that don't think Jason Tatum is the best player in the world, please explain to me why you don't think Jason Tatum is the best player in the world, or what disqualifies him from being the best player in the world? Because I am truly like lost about this. I don't understand why he's not getting this love for being like the best player on planet Earth. Anybody
based on numbers he plays, he don't miss games.
You know
he
what
plays
I mean?
Both ends.
It's not.
He can score at all three levels.
It's not making sense, bro. It's not making sense.
He got clutch performances. He got 50-point game sevens. He got comeback series. He almost came back from a 3-0 against Miami the other year. I mean, he done everything you could possibly ask the superstar to do. And don't get crowned. Okay, with the 1 year scenario, is it fair to call Moses Malone the best player in '83 for a 1 year run, or Kawhi 19, or Dirk in 11?
Yeah, I see where you're going with it.
Yeah,
yeah. You
can that be a thing?
You can have a 1 year run as the best player on
planet. As the best player.
Yeah.
Or you were just the best player in the playoffs that year, and then that's it.
I mean, because if you could be the best player in the playoffs, like Chauncey Billups was the best player in the playoffs in 2005. But he wasn't the best player in the world.
But he wasn't the best player in the world. But I'm saying Dirk and them, but like Dirk had an MVP at the time.
That's what I'm saying. Malone
had 3 MVPs. That's what I'm saying.
Dirk was one of the best players in the world. Because I think the very next year, that's when Dirk won an MVP, right?
No, Dirk won MVP in 07,
right? 07.
Yeah, 06, 07. One of them years.
Yeah, they was 1 seed that year too.
Yeah, they went to the finals in 06 and lost. They lost to y'all, man. And then, but see, I think Wade was the best player in 06. But people will say Kobe was. And Kobe played for the AC, but he averaged 35 a game.
Yeah.
But I think it's Wade because Wade did it during the regular season and playoffs.
I'm going to always say that I thought Dwayne Wade was the best player in the NBA during that time. You know what I mean? I'm going to take the shit to my grave. I'm going to also say that he was the best player in 2009, too.
So you think he was the best player in the world in 09?
Yep.
And 06?
Yep.
Even though he lost in the first round to Joe Johnson?
Yeah, 09 was different, bro. Different. That's what I'm saying. That's a caveat, too, because that kind of goes against one of my criteria as far as, like, the team success. Because what we like? The 6 seed?
It was a 4-5 matchup. Y'all lost the game 7.
We were the 5 seed.
Yeah, and Hawks was the 4. Y'all lost game 7.
Yeah. I knew we won't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I knew it wasn't like 1 or 2 seed. Shit like that. It was just different. But Wade was different that year. I thought Wade should have been MVP that year.
So what's the difference between Wade in 09 and McGrady in 03?
Nothing much, really. Those are similar scenarios.
And he went up 3-1. And it feel good to go to the second round.
Yeah, and blew it. I forgot that. Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Those are different. I mean, that's similar scenarios. It's not much different than that. You're right. It ain't much difference in that.
Or Garnett in 04. Because, I thought Garnett was the best player in the world from 99 05.
Yeah, you were saying.
I was saying it in real time. But he didn't have a team success. He didn't have a team success to get the crown to the world.
Yeah, man, I just think it's one of them things that based off of, I mean, of course it's subjective. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna have their different criteria. My non-negotiables, I guess you can have 2 non-negotiables. My 2 non-negotiables are just playoff success and playing on the other end of the floor. Like honestly, like right now, especially right now, like if we to go into because SGA is my favorite, my best player in the world right now. But if the Celtics win the title, Jason Tatum's going to be the number 1 player in the world when we do the season.
Okay, let me ask you, is best player in the world, is that an accolade?
Yeah. Yeah, especially when we talking about, like, the best player in the world is usually considered the best player in the NBA, which is widely considered as the best 450 players on planet Earth.
Okay, so who's been the best player in the world more often, Jordan or LeBron?
Who heard it more often?
Who's been the best player in the world more often, Jordan or LeBron? Like years.
Probably LeBron. Probably LeBron. Mike from let's see.
Okay, so let's stay with Bron. Let's stay with Bron. We need to go do Jordan first. We'll stay with Bron. 08. Was Bron the best player in the world?
Yeah. And he was arguably the best player in the world in 09 too. I just said Dwayne Wade, but a lot of people would have said LeBron.
So I want Kobe, the guy who got it done, won the final, and he went back to 09 and 10.
Yeah, he was in it too. Yeah, he's definitely in this discussion. For my money, I would have said Dwayne Wade. A lot of people would have said LeBron. A lot of the other people that didn't say either one of them would have said Kobe. It's those three though.
So you got Bron best player in the world from 08 to 2018.
Yeah.
You talked the best player in the world 10 years in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
So Kevin Durant never been the best player in the world then?
No, 17. I thought Kevin Durant. That's it. Well, yeah, 17. So LeBron from 08 to 17. Because I thought the 17, the last Warriors championship, I thought Kevin Durant was the best player in the world that year.
And then 18, you thought it was LeBron. You thought it was James Harden.
James Harden.
And then 19, Kawhi.
Yeah.
So who's the best player from 20 and 21? Because Greek went back-to-back MVP 19 to 20. But he didn't win a title till 21.
I think, honestly, 20 was...
Because I think some people think the year Durant stepped on the line, he was the best player in the world that year. Even though Greek went on to win the title.
Right? That was the year Greek freaking didn't win the title.
Right, in 21.
In 21. Yeah. I mean, I would hear the argument about Kevin Durant during those years too, but I just... So, yeah, 18 Harden, 19, I guess, was in Durant. 20 was tough because 20
19 was Kawhi.
That's what I was meant.
Yeah.
I said Kawhi, right? Didn't I say Kawhi for 19?
No, I think you said Durant twice. Yeah,
I meant Kawhi. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
20 is tough. 20 was the bubble year, right? Because I believe that.
So that's after the Davis, right?
I just about to say that. Because I think Anthony Davis was the best player on that team. Giannis was the best player all season long. But
I did a playoffs game.
It was Anthony Davis. So
was Tim Duncan ever the best player in the world?
05? For sure.
So Kobe was the best player in 05?
No. No.
That year he averaged 35?
No. Wait, what year he averaged 35? That was 06.
No, 06 he averaged 31.
What's the year that they lost to Phoenix? That was 06, right? That was a 35 year. The year he quit?
That was 06 one.
That was 06. Yeah.
So the year he got hurt was 05.
Yeah,
04 was the year they lost to Detroit.
Yeah. 05 was Tim Duncan was the best player in 05.
So that's the only player he was the best player. That's the only year he was the best player in the world, even though he won back-to-back MVP in 02 and 03.
Mm-hmm.
So how many years was Shaq the best player in the world to you?
01, 2000.
Was he the best player the whole three-peat?
Well, yeah, I was about to say that in 2000, the whole three-peat was the best player. Up until 2004. Because who was the best player in 04? LeBron?
Oh, Garnett was the best player in 03.
Garnett.
No doubt in my mind. Sam Cassell don't get hurt. They beat the Lakers. My mind. There's no doubt in my mind they beat the Lakers. There's no doubt in my mind they beat the Lakers. You
were saying that.
04. There's no doubt in my mind they beat the Lakers 04. There's no doubt in my mind.
You were saying that then.
03 and 04, I think Kevin Garnett is the best player in the world. There's no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind.
It's just so fluid, man. It changes a lot, man. It changes a lot. But
so the two Isaiah Thomas years, both of them years was Jordan?
Yeah. 89 and you talking about 89 and 90.
And 90. Mm-hmm. So both of them years was over Magic. Remember, Magic was MVP in 90.
Yeah, I was just about. Yeah, he was. So Magic probably was the best player, but I mean, was he? Because no, he didn't even get to the finals. They lost to Portland in 90.
Oh no, Detroit beat Portland one year. They
that's
beat
what
the Lakers.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The Lakers didn't even get to the finals in 90.
And no, they did 89.
Yeah.
In 91, the Lakers got back without Kareem.
Mm-hmm.
Lost to Mike.
Lost to Mike.
And that's what Mike got the crown for sure.
Yeah, and then Mike was the best player up until
94.
He left, yeah, and then it was Olajuwon.
Did Olajuwon back to back, then Mike 3 years, and then 99 was who? Duncan, right?
Tim Duncan, yeah. So Tim Duncan had 2, 99 and 05. And then Shaq was the best player.
For 3.
Yeah, before Tim Duncan.
And then 03, you got Garnett, right?
Yeah.
In 04, it was what? Back to Shaq? That's when Kobe got it. Remember, that's the year they lost to Detroit to final.
Yeah, they did lose to Detroit that year.
Because if you don't got Kobe right there, Kobe was never the best player in the world to you.
No, I don't ever think Kobe was the best player in the world. So I can say that.
So who you got in 04 then?
It was Shaq.
And then 05, Duncan. 06 was Wade. 07, you got.
That's probably Tim Duncan too.
And then 08 to 2016 is LeBron. And then you got Durant. Then Harden. So Kobe was never the best player in the world to you.
Make a cameo. My whole family making cameos on the show. No, Kobe was never the best player in the world to me. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's gonna piss off his fans. I whatever.
Listen. I'm just putting you on the record. That's all.
No, he was never the best player on the planet to me. He was never.
So Bird. So Bird in the 80s, was he best player in the world over Magic more often?
Theoretically, I don't know. I can't. For me, my money's worth. I was a baby in the 80s. I didn't watch enough 80s basketball.
So you feel like, okay, so how much does the eye test matter?
A lot.
When you talk about the best player in the world.
A lot. The eye test is almost 80% for me. It's a lot. It's the majority of it.
Okay, so so take the 8. So from 90 up. So from 90 up, we talking Magic, Jordan, Olajuwon, Jordan 3 years straight, Duncan 99, Shaq 3 years straight,
3 years.
Garnett 03, Shaq again 04, 05 Duncan, 06 Wade, 07
Duncan again,
08 Kobe, 09 Wade, 10 through
08 was
16.
LeBron.
Okay. So no Wade 09. Okay. So from 08 to 16 is LeBron.
Yeah.
17 Durant. 18 Harden. 19 Kawhi. 20.
It can't be Anthony. It's got to be Giannis.
Huh?
It's got to be Giannis. Even though Giannis did. They lost in the second round that year, right?
Okay, and so 20 Giannis, 21 Giannis. 22. The year Curry wanted to who? Because you don't want to call Curry the best player in the world. You just don't want to do it.
I don't want to call Curry the best player in the world.
Even though he wanted Andrew Wiggins. Come on.
It had to be Stephen Curry. Yeah, Stephen Curry. Yuck, he did.
Okay, listen, I just want to put you on the record. That's all. And then last year, the best player in the world was. You were trying your damnest not to get to him.
I was, bro.
Okay. And last year, the best player in the world was
Jokic.
Even though Tatum won.
Yeah, I got Jokic.
That's over on the record. Jokic lost the second round, but it's still Jokic the best player in the world.
I had Jokic.
And this year, as of right now, you got SGA.
That gives us Alexander. And Jason Tatum is second for the record.
And Jason Tatum is second. Because they play both ends. Okay. I just want to be all right. That's all. Okay. Outside of women. And we talked about Cooper Flagg earlier in the show. What percentage chance do you give him to be the best player in the world just for a year?
Victor Wembanyama. Oh, Cooper Flagg?
Yes.
Percentage chance? Because I think that's gonna happen. Let me see. Let's try to be realistic though. I say 40. He's gonna be best player on planet Earth at some point in time, though. Like, remember I told you about like Paolo Banchero?
No, I'm saying Paolo Banchero on the way.
Exactly.
So what percentage do you get Cooper Flagg to be best player in the world?
Higher than Paolo Banchero, which is crazy, right?
So you got him higher than Banchero the chance to be best player in the world.
Yeah, I'm convinced. He's gonna be best player on planet Earth.
Higher chance than Banchero? Is it higher than Anthony Edwards?
No, it ain't higher than Anthony Edwards.
Would Luka ever be the best player in the world to you?
Yeah, that's possible. Just not right now. I'm not saying Luka could never be the best player in the world. I'm not saying that at all.
So it's still in play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, no. Yeah.
What other young player outside of SGA, Edwards, Banchero, Wemby,
Chet Holmgren,
and Cooper Flagg? Is anybody else even in the discussion?
I think Chet Holmgren got a chance to do it.
You think Chet Holmgren got a chance to be best player in the world?
Mm-hmm. And Paolo Banchero too, but I mean, we already named him.
Oh no, I named Banchero. So you think Chet got a chance?
Chet Holmgren, yeah. I think Chet.
Because he got to leave OKC for this to happen.
No.
So you think he'd be best player in the world with Chet on his team?
Keep playing, yeah. I think he just got to continue to keep playing. He out of sight, out of mind right now because he's been hurt for so long. But I think people forgetting how good that kid is, bro. And the fact he a real footer doing everything. He's a real footer, bro. So if any validity to this, him being like similar to KD thing, the world is in trouble because he already better defensively than KD ever was.
Higher change. Cade Cunningham or Chet Holmgren?
Chet Holmgren. High on the white guy, man. I'm high on the white guy. Both of the white guys.
Whoever your supply is, send them to me. Send them to me.
Affirmative action in this hole. Hey, bro.
Hey, send them to me, man. Send them
seriously,
to me.
Though. No, seriously, not even joking. Anybody that's got that skill set with that size and ability to play on both ends of the floor got a chance to be the best player in the world. And you cannot ignore that. Will he reach those heights? That's a different argument. But somebody with that skill set, that size, and the ability and willingness to play on the other end, it's kind of like a no-brainer to me. Honestly, kind of seems no-brainer-ish. You know what I mean?
Is there a defensive player that has any chance to be the best player in the world?
No. Like defensive only?
Like defense is their main thing. Can a defensive-minded player?
Let me think.
Amir Thompson.
Good example, bro. No, because you got
so if he averaged 20 points a game with 9 boards, 7 assists, and was the defensive player of the year, and the Rockets was to fuck around and win the title or be in the final, he had no chance of being best player in the world.
No, I think no. That's a good example though, because he just defensively could be on a different level. But I think the offensive end of the court has got a factor. Like it's not everything. It's not like one of them things. Like you got to be 25 to 30. Like, but no. You gotta have it's gotta be a little bit you gotta give me something to work with, man. Amir Thompson, if he do average 20 a night, which what is he right now? 20 a night ain't even out of the question because he's so athletic and they play up and down. It ain't out of the question for him.
But, I don't know what he averages right now, but he's a guy that I think could be a top 10 player in the world.
Yeah,
I don't know if he could be top 5.
Yeah, I agree with you on the 10 part. I just don't think he could be best player in the world type ability. No,
you don't think he could be in that conversation?
Nah, not best player in the world.
Who's the best player you ever seen to never be in the top 5 player in the world conversation at all? He always was in that top 10, but you never could put him in the 5.
That's a good one. In my ever that I've ever seen?
Yeah, your ever. Who's the guy you was like, man, I want to put you in that 5, but I just can't get you there. But you in the 10. Is it Westbrook?
Definitely in the ranking or in the running for.
Is it Paul George?
That's what I was really about to lean with. I was really gonna say Paul George, but I was
trying
to. I was like, how many people because Paul George have been in it? A lot of people think he's the greatest player ever, which is crazy.
Is it Grant Hill?
No, because I think Grant Hill had a small stretch.
I don't think he was ever top 5 ever.
After his rookie year. Like, I think his second season, because remember, he was all-star that year and all of that.
Right, but I don't think he ever was top 5.
No. I'm thinking about the 90. No, I want to say like his third year.
I shit on this man all the time, but I think 01 Vince got the greatest season of a player I've seen that won't top 5 that year.
That's crazy. That was a pretty good season, but you do act like that. Hear you say
he was phenomenal that year.
Hear you say that is crazy, bro. The way you hate
he was phenomenal that year. He was phenomenal that year. He was phenomenal that year.
Bro, what is going on?
You couldn't have told me after that season Vince Carter was never going to be top 5 in the world. You couldn't have told me that. When he missed that shot in Game 7, you couldn't have told me he wasn't going to never be top 5 in the league one year. You could have never told me that.
That's true, bro.
That to me, that's why he's the most disappointing player of my lifetime. Because you couldn't have told me that. Because that was his third year, toe-to-toe with Iverson. And I was like, yo, he knocking. He knocking. He gonna fuck around and get an MVP, scoring title, something. Man, that man ain't do shit.
Yeah, I think
ain't do shit.
It might be Russell Westbrook.
Was Melo ever top 5?
No.
Was never top 5 player in the league?
No.
Top 10 for sure, but never top 5.
Melo is a good one too. I think Derrick Rose is a pretty good one too.
Was Dwight Howard ever top 5?
Yeah. Dwight Howard was a top 5 player in the league.
He was top 5.
I think a lot of people. Well, Jimmy Butler.
I don't think he ever top 10.
I think definitively, yeah. I think everybody came around to the 10. I don't think everybody definitively came around to the 5. That's why I would use Jimmy Butler.
So based on your criteria, Kobe never been the best player in the world. Is he the most overrated player ever?
Man, what? Come on, man. No, he's not, man.
No. I have to ask this because
Kobe the most overrated player.
I have to ask this because the way his peers love him and the way he's revered, I have to ask this.
Who is my most overrated player ever? It ain't Kobe for sure.
I'm just talking about our time. But the love he gets, because he got the hype Cooper Flagg gets, and you said he never been the man.
Most overrated player in my time might be Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid? Is he ranked high enough to be overrated?
Yeah, he's an MVP. Once you win an MVP, that puts you in a different strategy. Once you win an MVP, once you win it, forget being in discussion. Once you win it, that puts you in a different class.
Different category. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid might be the most overrated player in my lifetime. I still got love for Kobe, y'all.
I had to ask. I had to ask.
Real tears when that man died, man.
I had to ask. Hey, man, we went through 35 years, and you told me Kobe B. Bryant never been the best player in the world.
He won't. Those are just facts.
I don't even fully
listen. My favorite player ever won't never the best player in the world neither. It is which is obvious. Dwayne Wade was, which is my favorite player. 1B, whatever. He was the best player in the world. I don't give a damn what y'all say. 06 and he was in 09. 09 is.
I think he was the best player in the world. 06, but
09 is an argument. 06 ain't really that much of an argument, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think he's the best player in the world. 06. You get an argument
though, because
you get an argument on me.
You know what I mean? LeBron was legit in 09 and Kobe was legit in 09 too. So, but it is. All right, man. You got anything else you want to say on the best player in the world? We'll wrap it right there because my son waiting to explode. He's sitting here being quiet. I'm proud of him.
Oh no, I ain't got that. I mean, we just discussed the best player in the world. I just,
yeah.
I just had to get you on the record, man. To make sure.
Can't wait.
I just want you to let the world know that you say Kobe the most overrated player ever. That's all.
I never said that. Never called Kobe the most overrated player ever, bro. Like, what is you on right now? But
listen, his ranking criteria told me that he believed it.
Man, whatever, man. So with that,
he told me. Y'all heard him, y'all.
Hey, man.
35 years of basketball. The Bean was never the best.
So what year did you think Kobe was the best player on the planet?
Oh, you trying to spin it back on me. I see what you're doing there, brother. I like that. 09 and 10, though. Real shit. 09 and 10.
You thought he was the best player then?
He's the best player in the world. 09 and 10.
Okay.
09 and 10.
That way, but you
can't go back to back. You can't go back to back in the hardest conference in the league, beat 50 win teams the whole way up, and I not call you best player in the world. There's no way. And you was finals MVP both years, which I do think Falcons should have won the other, just for the record. But that alone, to me, puts you in the best player in the world. Absolutely. I see that. He's best player in the world. 10 and 11. Yeah, 10 and 11. And for the record, I think Karl Malone is the greatest player I've ever seen and never be best player in the world. That's the answer.
I like that one too.
Yeah, all right, Karl Malone, and then you can make an argument for Charles Barkley, but I got Malone over Barkley all the time.
Yeah, Malone, I would definitely have Malone over Barkley.
Yeah, so.
You too.
Hey, listen. You get buckets as well as you sleep with the young. So,
I knew something was coming, bro. I was waiting for it. Like,
you know I got to throw something in there. You already know.
Coming, man.
You already know. You already know how to throw it in there. You already know.
All right, man. On that, we're gonna wrap. I want to thank everybody for locking in with us one more time. Shout out to socials so y'all can follow them. If you choose to Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, Pro Am Pod on TikTok, Professional or Pro Am Pod Talk. I'm sorry, y'all. Pro Am Pod Talk on Twitter /X. Courtney, you got anything else to say? Want to say before we
Kobe overrated?
Woo! Y'all heard him say it. Thank y'all for locking in. We catch y'all next time.
Season 3 from the parameter. It feel good to be an amateur. Jamal and Courtney co-manager. I go against the odds, I'm a gambler. If you know me, you know I keep it professional. Every time I do it, it feel like a spectacle. Turn my back on my city, it's unacceptable. Yeah, I'm an amateur, but don't forget professional. Aye. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but I play it like a pro.